Buzz's Retirement Garage here on a Sunday. When I sit and think, you guys are all in trouble because when I sit and think, I want to just go ahead and shoot a video about it so I can torture all of you, all of your souls out there. No, I appreciate you watching. Today I was thinking, I was watching one of my top 10 favorite video couples, and they're called Retired and Loving It, and it's Terri and Keith, and they've been doing a retirement channel, and they had today they had a coffee talk where they took some questions from some of their subscribers, and I won't give away all the details. You'll have to watch that, and I'll put their channel in my description below. But one of the things they talked about was pet peeves, and it got me to thinking. Patience. The word patience. Before, and I know for me, before I retired, my patience level was very low. You know, and that's part of stress and it's part of whatever, but you could say it's your patience level is when you're working and when you're trying to, hustle and do everything and trying to get stuff done, and you get frustrated because something doesn't work out. I think for me, my patience level was very, very low before retirement. After retirement, it was like going to the gas station and I was on E and I filled up, and now I'm on full, full of something, right? No, I think I'm full of patience. And, it doesn't bother me now when I go to the store and, I'm in the longest line, which I thought was going to be 2 minutes and it turns into 15. Or, I go and do just different things and it just takes longer than it actually should for whatever reason. And there's good reasons for it. But before I used to, kind of get a little nuts about it. And I was talking a couple months ago about some lady. I had I was in a store and I had like 6 or 7 items in my cart. Not a lot of items. Well, she had 2. Okay, so she stands behind me in line, and she was an older lady too. I don't know if she was retired or not, but she was a little bit older, probably in her late 50s, maybe into her 60s. And she only had the 2 things, but again, I only had like 6. And her expectation was that I would let her get in front of me. Now, I had already waited, what, 6, 7, 8 minutes for 2 people in front of me. So by the time I got close to the line, I was one more person ahead of me. She stood behind me and then just kind of huffed and went, huh, and walked off. Like her expectation was that I was supposed to let her in. I mean, she had no patience, none whatsoever. And I just, I chuckled to myself. Well, first I thought, should I have let her in? And I said, no, I only had 6 items. She couldn't wait for 6 items. But her patience level was at, I think she was running on fumes. But my patience level after I retired seems, like I said, has gone just completely different than how I felt before retirement. So my question is, as we age and we start to get older, do we get crankier in old age? You see the cartoon used to be Crankshaft, right? Well, Crankshaft, when you look at Crankshaft, I envision him in his 70s and 80s, and maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I envision him. And even though he was driving a school bus in the cartoon, but I just envisioned him as an older gentleman, not 64 like me, going on 65. I just envisioned him as being an older person, and that's why he was cranky. And again, that's got me to thinking, as you age, do you get crankier? So I don't expect a lot of response. I mean, you're not going to tell me that you're cranky and you're, get off my lawn kind of a guy or girl. But if you want to tell me, you want to educate me, please do. Because I'd be very curious to see if as we age, do we get crankier? Anyway, it's a Sunday, beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm not cranky. My tank is full. Full of what? We don't know, but it's full. and I will talk to you again. Plus, it's a retirement garage.